Breaking news from Eastern Europe reveals a dramatic incident that has captured the world's attention and reshaped perceptions of modern armored warfare. In the unfolding of this story, Ukrainian forces waited patiently as a large Russian tank convoy moved deeper into contested territory, unaware that a well-prepared ambush was waiting ahead. The moment the convoy crossed into the trap zone, precision strikes and coordinated attacks turned what was meant to be a show of strength into a devastating setback. This event has become a case study in how tactics and planning can override the advantages of heavy machinery and advanced technology. In this review, the focus turns away from the battle itself and toward the equipment at the heart of the story, the Russian tanks that formed the convoy, to understand their design, performance, features, and the reasons why such an event unfolded despite the machine's capabilities. On the outside, these tanks represent the evolution of decades of armored design. Their low, wide stance is deliberate, making them harder to hit while maintaining a commanding presence on the battlefield. Sloped armor deflects incoming rounds, while thick modular composite panels provide resistance to kinetic and chemical energy threats. Reactive armor blocks are arranged across vulnerable areas like the turret and hull sides to detonate incoming projectiles before they can penetrate. Smoke grenade launchers, mounted near the turret, can quickly shroud the vehicle in obscuring clouds to break line of sight with enemy forces. External fuel tanks and storage compartments are arranged to extend operational range and to carry essential tools and spare parts. The tank's silhouette remains recognizably Russian, but features numerous upgrades designed to keep them competitive in modern warfare, especially in environments where drones, guided missiles, and loitering munitions are constant threats. Inside, the crew compartment is relatively compact, but has been modernized compared with older models. The commander and gunner share a turret equipped with digital fire control systems, allowing faster target acquisition even in low visibility conditions. Thermal imaging and night vision improve performance in darkness, while improved seating, displays, and controls reduce crew fatigue on long missions. Although the interior remains tight by Western standards, the high degree of automation, including an autoloader for the main gun, reduces the required crew size, which in turn lowers training and logistical demands. Performance is where these tanks have traditionally excelled. Their high-output diesel engines provide hundreds of horsepower, allowing them to reach speeds of over 65 to 70 kilometers per hour on roads and maintain mobility across mud, snow, and rugged terrain. An advanced suspension system absorbs the shocks of off-road travel, keeping the crew more stable and the weapon systems more accurate during movement. The tanks can cross rivers using snorkel kits, traverse steep inclines, and deliver firepower from hull-down positions. The main gun, typically a 125 mm smoothbore, can fire a variety of ammunition types including armor, piercing, high explosive, and guided rounds, giving them versatility against different targets. Secondary weapons, including a coaxial machine gun and roof-mounted heavy machine gun, provide defense against infantry and low-flying aircraft. Modernized communication systems and battlefield management software are designed to allow units to coordinate their movements and share targeting data in real time. Though these systems' effectiveness depends on training and operational discipline, safety features have been steadily upgraded over successive models. Compartmentalized ammunition storage with blow-off panels is intended to direct an explosion outward rather than into the crew compartment if the tank is penetrated. Automatic fire suppression systems react in milliseconds to extinguish flames. NBC filtration protects the crew against nuclear, biological, and chemical threats. Reinforced internal spore liners help reduce secondary injuries from fragments when armor is hit. However, as the ambush demonstrated, No amount of built-in safety can make a vehicle invulnerable when it is stationary or outmaneuvered. The convoy's destruction highlighted the limits of protection without proper situational awareness and combined DARMS support. What makes these tanks unique is the balance they strike between cost, firepower, and mobility. They incorporate active protection systems designed to intercept incoming anti-tank guided missiles before impact, a feature once limited to prototype or elite vehicles. Their autoloaders reduce crew requirements from 4 to 3, freeing space and cutting training needs. Export versions of these tanks appeal to nations looking for an affordable but capable main battle tank, compared with Western models like the Abrams or Leopard 2. The combination of heavy reactive armor, a powerful main gun, and digital optics at a lower price point has long been a selling point for Russian armor. They are also designed with mass production in mind, which allows large numbers to be fielded relatively quickly. Pricing varies with configuration and buyer, but modern Russian main battle tanks often fall in the range of $3 to $5 million per unit. This undercuts the cost of many Western tanks, which can reach $8 to $10 million or more. The lower price reflects not only manufacturing efficiencies, but also the design philosophy of emphasizing ruggedness, ease of repair, and acceptable performance rather than maximum comfort or cutting-edge materials. Spare parts, maintenance training, and upgrade kits are widely available, which makes these tanks attractive to countries with limited defense budgets or those seeking to rapidly expand armored forces. The events of the ambush provide a sobering conclusion. Even with advanced armor, active protection, and powerful weapons, these tanks were highly vulnerable when deployed without adequate reconnaissance and support. Ukrainian forces exploited terrain, timing, and intelligence to negate the convoy's advantages, turning a powerful armored formation into a target. This outcome reinforces a key lesson in military history. Technology amplifies tactics but cannot replace them. No tank, however advanced, can survive if used improperly or in isolation from combined arms and air defense. For observers and analysts, the incident underscores the importance of integrating technology with strategy, training, and logistics. Understanding the specifications and design of these tanks explains why their loss was significant. They are not obsolete machines, but modernized platforms meant to project power. Yet the disaster shows that the battlefield is evolving faster than armor can adapt. Loitering munitions, precision artillery, and coordinated ambushes present new threats that reactive armor and active protection were not fully designed to counter. Future upgrades may focus even more on networked sensors, drone integration, and electronic warfare to prevent such setbacks. For now, the incident stands as a cautionary tale for all militaries relying on heavy armor. Even the best engineered vehicle can be undone by superior planning and timing. By looking at the exterior, interior, performance, safety features, unique selling points, and price of these tanks, the full picture of the ambush emerges. It was not just a battle, but a clash between different approaches to warfare, one emphasizing heavy, affordable firepower, and the other emphasizing mobility, intelligence, and precision. The result was a disaster for the convoy, but also an invaluable lesson for the global defense community. The story demonstrates that in modern conflict, preparation and adaptability remain the ultimate advantages, no matter how advanced the hardware may be.